have some loafing ponds that right now, that's what we're checking out. And it's all CRP, but then you have a lot of ponds, a lot of different ponds. So what's going to happen is these ducks and geese are going to come off of those fields, their feeding fields, and they're going to go back to these loafing ponds, and they're just going to jump from pond to pond to pond, especially with the high winds, and it's going to be a lot of action most of the day. And you can do that all over North Dakota. So I wanted to see what was going on. We got here, there are a bunch of flocks of birds coming in and seeing a lot of mallards, but now that I walked up a little bit, we have a mixture. There's redheads in there, there's gadwall in there, there's mallards in there, I've seen a few pintail. This is going to be exciting, so stick with us. We're going to have a heck of a good time. Going on a ducky hunt. I'm going to shoot him in the face now. How about you, Roger? So we started a little later this morning. We had a bunch of things to wrap up from yesterday. It was a heck of a day again, and so we decided to sleep in a little bit this morning. A couple different reasons. Number one, we had to recharge our own batteries. I mean, when you're out in the elements all day, being sunny or cloudy or whatever the case may be, in this wind, it beats you up, it tears you apart. So we had some guns to clean, and we had some birds to take care of and all that other good stuff. But for our plan today, we're getting out here. It's about 11 o'clock. We know we had a good breakfast, we had some rest station time, and we're going to come down and we're going to do some water hunting today. And being, I guess, the main reason that we're going to be doing so is because of the rain that we got last night and the rain that we're going to get. And you can tell that it's a little mist. You're getting some on your camera lens right now as we speak. So if I end up getting a little bubble headed, that's why. But there's a lot of ducks down here. We're going to figure out a point that sticks out farther than anything down on the body of water that we're going to sit on. You can tell I have a bag of floaters. I have my shell case because my shells are in there. Not only that, but a couple other things I'm going to want, but I can also double as a seat to sit on. Got my waders on. Let's go shoot some birds in the face. So it should be fun. We have a lot of wind on camera. Watch out there, Gidge. On camera here, you might sit there and watch a bird for a while because these birds are going to be fighting the wind. So I have a feeling that Roger's going to pull up and shoot a little early a couple times. You know, I think he just does it for us to rip on him a little bit. But hey, I'm probably gonna have to beat him to the punch a couple times here at least. So we got birds moving all over the place. We're gonna go and shoot them in the lips, as Sure Shot would say.
Devil's Lake, North Dakota. For those of you that never made it out here, I'm telling you, you know, shooting a duck is a bonus. Just take a look around and focus on what you're seeing when you're out here, because it's not like this anywhere else in the country. And nature everywhere. We've seen some moose tracks and a lot of deer. There's elk, local elk, small population of them evidently, and can't tell you how many millions of ducks. It's I mean, just look around. It's scenic, beautiful. Right here, Roger, right here. Right here, Roger.
Second time when I came up. The second time already today when I came up. My calls got between my cheek and my gun. I should know better. So even that one there, he got that bird, but you can tell that bird was bucking into the wind. It was trying to get closer. we could let it come in a little bit closer. They're not gonna flare. They're too worked up and they're really fighting. There he goes. Good boy, come on. Really fighting into this wind to get into us. And a lot of times you have a very hard time realizing that you have a lot more time than you think. They're not busting at all. These birds are committing, they're coming. Let them come. Let them come. Oh my Lord. Well, missed another one. Haha, darn it. That was beautiful, beautiful retrieve that Gage just did. He just did about a 50-yard retrieve. As soon as it hits that water in the 30-mile-an-hour winds, that duck just starts scooting. So this dog is going to be pretty tired. He's going to sleep well tonight. You know, not only is it the water retrieve that's a long retrieve, but it also has that mucky bottom. So when he comes in being tired, he still has to lift his legs up out of that bottom. So, come on, good boy. Good boy. Absolute gorgeous redhead right here. We have a lot of redheads using these loafing ponds. Just gorgeous bird. How we doing? So, that is the conclusion of day 2. Day 2, we ended up going and having an excellent day. The wind was blowing, the ducks were coming. We did really well. We went over to Woodland because of the wind and the rain and everything else to get a little bit of lunch. And we decided we're gonna go get some lunch, we're gonna get a beer, and lo and behold, they have a sign on the window that says, duck cleaning, inquire inside. Not that we're lazy, we just wanna make sure that that option is available. You know about that option when you come out here. So you can have birds clean right here at Woodland Resort while you go have a dinner and some hot soup and a beer and all that other good stuff. So we opted to do that instead of cleaning them ourselves today. All right, here's a question for you. How long have you been cleaning birds?
Oh gosh, at Woodland, well, I've been coming here for 22 years.
Okay.
So this is my first year where I'm cleaning for the guide service and for anyone that's staying here.
Okay.
But you know, we've seen a lot of them over the years.
I bet you have. I bet you have. It's a very convenient, I guess it's the convenience level of having this option is very nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's you know, they've got a great setup here too. So.
Right.
What we'll do here is there's some tags, some blank tags over here.
Okay.
Your information, including your license number, and then we don't have to make a tag for every bird, but we're going to have to make sure that they're all listed on here.
Sure. So, have everything divvied up, and I will hand those back to you.
Okay. Each guy's going to have their own bag.
Okay.
And they'll have the tag on the outside of the bag as well.
Perfect.
So that way you're covered.
Excellent.
If you would get checked, they'd be able to tell what you got.
Appreciate it.
There'll be a wing. Yep.
Awesome.
There'll be a wing left on every one of them.
That actually is a great point. So for transport reasons in United States or anywhere else, federal waterfowl need to have a wing or the head attached to the bird for transport. So when he said that he's gonna have a wing attached, it's a beautiful thing.